Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to y'all, man. I say this all the time. I cannot say this enough. Y'all are the GOATs. If you haven't already, please make sure y'all add me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff, man. I had somebody send this to me on TikTok. I'm sorry, all my information is in my about page. All my information is in the description. I had somebody send this to me on TikTok, and she actually wanted to know my thoughts on it. I haven't seen it yet, so I told her that I'm going to do a reaction to it, and then I'll follow up with her as soon as possible. So let's get into it, y'all. Of course, ladies, is it true that women struggle with accountability? Do you agree? So apparently, from what I gather from her page, Sanila Rena, I am butchering your name, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Anyway, apparently she's a therapist. So I definitely want to hear what she has to say as far as it being true that women struggle with accountability. Agree or disagree? Let's get into it, y'all.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming.
And why do you think that is? Ladies, why is that? And fellas too, obviously, but why do you think that is? And this is something that I've touched on so many times when we talk about, accountability, like holding people accountable for their actions, right? When we talk about these types of things, what almost always happens, they get, just like she said, they get defensive. Some of them get upset, they'll get mad, they'll block you. What did she say? Yo, they just stopped showing up to their sessions. They don't want to hear you tell them about themselves. They don't want to hear that. You crazy? What? Nah. What I need is for you to pander to me. That's what they want, ma'am. They want you to pander to them. They want you to tell them things that they want to hear. Such as, y'all like what do you want to hear, Dev? Such as this. You're beautiful. You ain't never did nothing wrong. Girl, he's stupid for leaving you, even though your ass was the one that cheated on him. Girl, you ain't nothing wrong with you having 3 kids for 3 different dudes. You strong and independent, and you this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Those are the type of stupid ass stuff that they want to hear. When you come and tell them the truth, they get defensive. They shut down. I tell y'all boys all, ladies too, but I tell y'all boys all the time. I'm from the South, y'all. So when I say y'all boys, I mean it respectfully. When I say this to y'all all the time, man, majority of my friends are females. Majority of my friends are females. I'm going to keep it real across the board with my female friends, male friends, co-workers, colleagues, classmates, family members, neighbors. I don't give a damn. I'm going to keep it real with you across the board. Majority of my female friends that I keep it real with some of the crazy stuff that they do, I'll call them out on it. Same thing I do with my homeboys. When I see my homeboys doing something stupid, I'm going to call you out on it. I'm not about to sit here and try to, oh no, bro, it's okay. No, bro, you screwing up. I don't say it like that. I say it more, more harsh to the men. But yeah, I say, bro, you screwing up. You need to get back in order, get back in line. What you doing? I do the same thing on my homegirls. Why are you messing with this man? Why would you have a baby with this man? This man didn't put a ring on your finger. Why would it? And you know what they do? Majority of them will get mad at me. Some will cuss me out. Some will block me. Some will cut me off. Never respond to me again. And then a couple months, couple weeks go by. Oh, hey, Dev, how you doing? I want to apologize about last time. They will always come back because they know what the real is. Ladies, I said this before. If I remember, I put the eye at the top. I said this before. in women seeking relationships. What did I tell y'all, ladies? I said one of the main things women should be looking for is to make sure that you are around or put yourself around real men that can sit there and keep it real with you. Yes, you can have real female friends. That's cool. That's fine. But nobody keeps it real with you like a man, like your homeboy. Ladies. So what did she say? Yo, they will come to my practice. We will have a couple sessions. They will get mad about some of the things that I say, and then they'll stop showing up. Because how dare you, ma'am, try to hold them accountable for their actions? Yeah, they got pregnant by a random dude in Atlanta. So what? And yeah, I mean, she grown. So what? That's how they're thinking. But let's keep going.
And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable? I'd love your thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it has to do with a person's level of emotional maturity. What do you think?
Shout out to Miss Lena. Sena Lorena. I am butchering her name. I'm so sorry. Y'all please make sure y'all go over there and show her some love. I've seen a few actually of her other videos. I downloaded this one. I told myself I made a mental note. I'm gonna go back and download a few other videos because she has some pretty good topics on her TikTok. So shout out to her. Shout out to her, man. Listen, I'm gonna play the whole thing in its entirety towards the end of this video without stopping it. But let's get into this real quick, y'all. Let's get into this. Ladies, y'all have no problem expressing your thoughts, your opinions, or your whatever on anything men do or has done, especially black men. We gonna go there. The minute the finger starts turning around being pointed back at y'all, it's a problem. Which is the reasons why people like Derek Jackson blew up, Steve Harvey, what's the other dude's name? I forgot the other guy's name. Anyway, all those types of guys in that sector, that's the reason why they blow up. Because it's women like you that goes to their platform, binge watch their whole video channels. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my God, yes, I knew I wasn't going crazy. There is a market for pandering to you. There's a market for it. There's a market for it. I say this all the time. I don't understand how y'all use the problem of Kevin Samuels being divorced twice, but you're constantly supporting Steve Harvey, who was married, what, 2-3 times? I think it's on the third or fourth man, if I'm not mistaken. So what's the difference between them two? The difference is you have one that's pandering to you and the other one that's trying to hold you accountable for your actions. What did she just say? When you hold them accountable, they get mad, they get defensive, they try to leave, they don't want to come back. She said, "Yo, the husband said, yeah, she's mad at you. She felt like you standing up for her. No, you did something wrong, and I'm going to hold you accountable for it. That's what it's all about. Do I believe? Is it true that women struggle with accountability? Honestly, in majority, yes. In majority, yes. And y'all seen my channel. I have what, like damn near 800 videos. Y'all seen all the videos I covered on my channel. Y'all seen, I would imagine a few of them by now. So you see the logic and the mentality behind a lot of them and the way that they move, the way that they think, the way that they act. Oh, I can go to Miami. I did depending on when I dropped this video, I did a short about 4 or 5 women that flew to Miami on a girls trip and they all got pregnant by random dudes and they made TikToks about it. Like it was funny. Yeah, me and my homegirls, we all got pregnant at the same time. Yeah, we went to Miami. We met a random dude. We don't know who the baby daddy is. Ha ha ha. And women in the comment section laughing, talking about, girl, well, was it good at least? And what? These are the women that's raising our little black boys and black girls to be the future of our damn generation. Fellas, y'all boys pay attention, man. But they so strong and independent, don't need a man. They so smart. They so this, they so that. But when it comes to simple things like having responsible and protective sex, they can't even think of it like that. When it comes to, oh my God, I just found out I'm 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, pregnant by some random dude in Miami or Atlanta or LA or New York. let me abort this. They don't think of it like that. They think, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna just call Uncle Sam. I'm gonna get on Section 8. I'm gonna get on food stamps. Insane. But then these are the same women that come to tell us, fellas, these are the same women that come and tell us that we are the problem. Let me play this whole thing in its entirety, man. I got y'all. One second, because we about to get up out of here. I wanted to keep it at not 8 minutes, but you know that's not going to happen. So it is what it is. Let's play this whole thing out in its entirety. I'm not going to interrupt.
So I was talking to a male friend of mine the other day, and he told me that women don't apologize and women can't be held accountable. And I began to really think deeply about this idea. And one of the things that came across my mind is, in the last 9 months or so of me being in my private practice, I have myself experienced many women, whether they came in as a couple or they came by themselves, they very abruptly discontinued their therapy. And I started to reflect and really think, what was going on here? And I noticed that after I had to confront them about something, I had to bring to their attention something they were doing that wasn't contributing to the health of the relationship, they became very defensive and very, just very harsh, and they stopped coming. And even though the husband would continue to come, he made it very clear that, yeah, she won't apologize. She thinks you're wrong. She thinks you're taking my side. And I began to really reflect, like, oh my gosh, is it true that women don't apologize? Is it that women struggle with being held accountable? I'd love your thoughts on this. Me personally, I think it has to do with a person's level of emotional maturity. What do you think?
I think it has to do with the level of maturity, yes, ma'am. And I also think it has to do with a level of entitlement, a level of delusion. Also too, just being constantly being listed as the victim, right? Running in the victimhood Olympics. Shout out to Anton Daniels, because he's the one who's the first person I heard saying that. That's really what it's about. When you raise like people like this, it's not good, especially for our community, especially in the Black community, mainly because we're trying to get us back together, being married at an 80% rate back in the 50s and the 60s, right? Since the 60s, it's been dropping slowly but surely. Now we damn near 25, 27% of our Black women will be married once. Twice and etc. is even lower, but 1 in 4 of our Black women will be married. When majority of our Black women was getting married by 21. It starts with us. I say this all the damn time. Men, we have no problem with holding each other and ourselves accountable. I go back and watch my first 10, 20 videos that I did. You see me holding myself accountable. Yo, I did ABC 1, 2, 3. I should have never did this. I did da 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 da. I was stupid for doing that. But for the most part, they have a problem with holding themselves accountable. You knew for a fact you shouldn't have been messing with a damn man that had 4 damn kids from 4 different women. You knew for a fact, ladies, you knew for a fact you wasn't supposed to be messing with no goddamn man that's been locked up for the last 10 damn years and all this, that, and the third. Now you've been taking care of him for the last year and a half, and now you mad. Oh, he broke. He don't want to work. He don't want to. Yes, he was like that when you first met him. The hell does your stupid ass thought was going to happen? So when you having these types of conversations, then that's when it's, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're this, you're that. And here you have a woman, appears to be a Black woman, trying to have the conversation with women, of course, Black women too, but just with women in general, because we don't know if the couple is Black or white or whatever. And they're getting defensive. I don't want to go to them no more. They're taking your side. Ma'am, did you ever think that maybe it's probably because he's right and you are wrong? That's a possibility. But fellas, pay attention. These are the same women that loves throwing around these words as far as abusive, narcissism, misogynistic, all these damn terminologies they use to describe us. Maybe y'all think differently, man. So I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol so anytime I make upload notification pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, may you be safe, Erica.